You guys remember the Game Boy Advance? If you do, then congratulations for being old along with me. Double congratulations for people who remember the actual first Game Boy. Hope arthritis isn't treating you too bad. The GBA was released way back in 2001, the dawn of the 21st century. Amazing technology. A year before, 2000, the genius Wright released The Sims. A few years later, in 2004, we get the sequel, The Sims 2. And a year after that, 2005, we get this piece of work, The Sims 2 for the Game Boy Advance. We're greeted with that cool guitar riff opening theme. Boy, I sure hope that song doesn't loop for the whole game. Oddly, we have a minigame section, as live commentary me remarks. Minigames. The hell is... Nope. Starting the game immediately gets you into create a sim. We put in a name. Let's go with a simple, let's...
2 hours later.
Let's go with Piper. Yes, Piper. And then we select how the sim looks. As far as create a sim goes, it's pretty bare bones. But surprisingly, I think this gives more options than casts in The Sims 1. We only have 3 aspirations: friendly, romance, and intimidation. I choose intimidation because what the hell. Let's get this show on the road. We are then thrown into the beginning cutscene.
Welcome to my boardroom, Piper. You're here to help me make this show number 1. If you do, you and I will be both rich, rich, rich! Now, before we start the real episodes, I've got a bit of training for you to do. Remember, no one else knows that they are being filmed with hidden cameras. Don't let it slip! For your first foray into Strangetown, I'll be coming along with you. I want to make sure you don't mess things up right away. I won't be with you in person. If anyone found out I was controlling all this, it would spoil the show. Now I've had my people develop an ultra small earphone that you'll wear with you at all times so I can talk to you without anyone else knowing. Now get out there, I'll walk you through your first day in Strangetown. Go earn me those ratings.
In case you couldn't tell, that Oscar-worthy voice acting was done by yours truly. The Game Boy Advance, advanced as it was, could not handle high-quality sounds such as voices. The director states that everything happening in town is actually being filmed as a show. Now this gives me major Truman Show vibes. Watch that movie if you haven't. We seem to be the main actor/actress in the story's case, so that's all the motivation this character seems to have. We are let free from this dungeon into our bare, humble abode, rather peculiarly designed.
Let's go outside.
At this point, I was already facing my first trial. I couldn't find the exit.
What was that? Alien spaceship parts. Alright. How do we go outside though? Oh, here it is.
Once we're outside, we meet a fellow called Dusty.
That's Dusty Hog. He's a dirty, rough biker guy. Definitely not my crowd. Why don't you go make friends with him? Hey, what's up? You just moved into this house? Then we're neighbors. My name's Dusty Hog.
He talks to us and starts a socialization event, which seems to be simple enough. If I understand correctly, you have to select an interaction first and then select it again when the other sim is responding correctly.
Hey, alright. I only met you a few minutes ago, but it feels like we've been friends for years. Whoa, is that the time? I gotta go run some errands, Piper. Talk to you later. If these saps are going to believe you're just a new neighbor, you're going to need to buy some furniture. Head to the pawn shop, it's just up the road. By the time you get back, my props department will have installed your toilet. Lucky you.
We're then told by the director to buy stuff using the simoleons he gave. I explore a bit, having discovered the power of... What's that? Oh, nice! We can sprint! Yeah, let's not waste time. Oh, what's inside here? I don't want to lollygag too much. And then head to the pawn shop. Inside, we meet Dusty and buy some things for the house. Apparently I have a toilet already. A bed, that would be nice. Shabby shower, sure.
Looks like you got some pretty killer stuff. So want to go check out my bike? It's a classic duel.
Oh shoot.
Whoa, looks like you need to get yourself to a toilet quick.
We then suddenly have the need to take a piss, showing us our first glimpse at some kind of need system, this being the bladder need. So now we need to get home and use our brand new toilet. Is this my house? Yep. The needs appear as they are. What the fuck is... What? What's up?
Any good films showing this week? I was hoping to catch the news app Max Giffel Oolong film, but there's no listing for it. Might not be playing on this planet, I guess. So can I help you with something? You sorta caught me in a private moment here, get the hint. In other words, get out of it before I irradiate your eyeballs and devour your brain. Thanks, kid.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm a bit hungry for some human brains right now. I wonder where I'd find some of this our scram.
Wow.
Hehehe, that was hilarious. That was Burple. Oh wait, that was Burple. He's one of the alien actors I brought in to stir things up. He got here early though, so I told him to stay hidden in your house. If you want to convince him to give up his place on the porcelain throne, you're gonna have to be tough. Next time you talk to him, approach him with an intimidating attitude. Try to beat him at his own game.
Yeah, you stupid green little man. Yeah, get the heck out of here.
Oh there, calm down, you petulant human gasbag. Jeez, can't a creature answer the call of nature in peace? Bah, when the rest of my people find me stranded on this planet, you're hosed. See you around, you whiner.
What the fuck just happened?
Look, Piper, I don't want to have to come up here every time you're stuck with... What the heck, did Bubble do that? Oh, jeez. Here, take this radiation squeegee and see what you can do. This is not a job for a fabulously wealthy man such as myself.
Alright, we've gotten rid of the alien. Now we need to get rid of our bowel contents. So after clearing our bowels, we go and talk to the director, and he tells us about needing to take commercial breaks, because this is a show after all.
Periodically, you will need to take a commercial break, and I want you involved. Commercials are so much cooler when they feature famous actors, don't you think? Don't worry, you'll be paid for your performance if it's good. Are you ready? Okay, action!
We go into some kind of minigame, and then I see something I didn't expect. Are you seeing this abomination? This devil! This monstrosity! When God abandons us all and the world is free for the taking, this is one of the creatures Satan would unleash upon the earth to ravage and destroy it. When Pandora opened her box, this is one of the despicable, wretched, vile evils that came out. Hide, hide, for there is no hope left should this foul beast be freed from the 10th circle of hell. This is a little harder than I thought. Oh, what the That... I'm going to be honest, that was a little scary.
While you were gone, Dusty called me and he said he wanted to meet you in the saloon. Sounds like you did something wrong. I think you're in trouble, but you better go meet him there.
So now we go to see Dusty in the saloon. Nope. Where is the saloon, might I ask? Is there a map? World map? I get lost and end up using the game's world map, which reveals the world to actually be quite big. I might be severely underestimating the GBA, but I'm surprised this is all on 23 megabytes. A wee bit smaller than Sims games these days.
Where is the freaking... This map is really big. Where's the freaking saloon, man? Here we go. Strange House Saloon.
We meet this gentleman in front of the saloon.
Hey, chump. Can you tell me where the Swank Hotel in this one-horse dust bowl is? I'm looking to settle it for the night. Not from around here either, huh? That's a relief. Between you and me, I'd say the IQ of this town just tripled. The name's Luther Big Bucks, and I'm looking to squeeze some blood from the stone. You know, make some cash. Okay.
Then we go inside and see what's happening.
Surprise! Happy move-in day! I'll bet you didn't see this one coming. Haha, a whole party just for you. Hold on, this isn't the recycling referendum? May Jackson, I told you 3 times this was a welcoming party for... Blast! I'm supposed to be at City Hall to vote on a recycling bill. Excuse me, pardon me.
You call this a party? Where's the music? Where's the vibe? Where's the party?
Hold on, Ara. I'll just hop down to the basement. I'll have a whole barrel of beef jerky and 8 gallons of grape juice. You're not on that high salt diet again, are you? Episode complete.
And apparently that's an episode. As we see the director explaining here while angrily slamming his desk. Interestingly, in his explanation, he mentions the Goths. Remember the Goths? Bella, Mortimer, Cassandra, and whoever the son is. I always love the connection between all the Sims games. Anyway, we get scored and there's the first episode.
Episode select.
We see a selection of episodes and pick the first one.
Mobster Frankie Fusili has a favor to ask. Where do your loyalties lie? Get out there, Strange Town is waiting. Wow, look at this! It's a Goth family. That was Bella, Mortimer, Cassandra, and I forgot what the son's name's called. Strange Town. Starring Tank Grunt. Emperor Shizzle. Frankie Fusili. Now I want to eat some fusilli pasta. And introducing Piper. Produced by Daddy Big Bucks. Buried by the mob. Knock knock. Knock knock. Pipsqueak. Jimmy the Neck is here. Okay.
So as you can see, Kingpin from the Spider-Verse is here, not quite the CEO of the company yet, and is blocking the way. I experienced another struggle. I couldn't figure out what I needed to do. This was the first sign of things going downhill.
Okay. What do I do here? Okay, it doesn't work. What the heck are we supposed to do here? Yo, what are we supposed to do?
Eventually, I figure out that you have to intimidate him, even though the intimidation interactions didn't work every time.
Stop! Just stop it! Oh jeez, I messed up big. I know you didn't take the briefcase. I just plain lost it. Some guy gave me a briefcase to deliver to Frankie today, pronto. But earlier he had given me this parcel of things. Sorry for being so vague, but that's how Frankie works. Anyway, I did the job for him, but now I gotta get him the briefcase. Can you help me find it? Great, all I can tell you is this. I stopped by the saloon after I did the first job. I had the case then, but when I stopped by the pawn shop later, the case was gone. That's when I went nuts and came here and maybe you can talk to Mr. Fusili about it for me. I just can't face him. Alright, Neck. Jimmy the Neck.
We shall save your neck in this neck of the woods. Okay, that was stupid. That sounded very dumb. I apologize for that. We have to find a briefcase and have to look for clues. I run around town trying to look for clues. I go to the saloon and Dusty is there. I see a pile of sand, but that doesn't help. There seems to be a door I need mechanical skill for. I see another pile of sand in the pawn shop. I keep exploring and see a casino. I find a swanky room and see that shady character from before, Luther. I see another sim, but she's useless. I befriend her, it's no use. I play a casino game of cards, but I just ended up mashing the button because my poor brain couldn't comprehend the rules. Somehow, I end up winning money. Collecting scrap. We explore a bit more and I pick up some things along the way. We go into some buildings. I'll let live commentary me explain. This game is harder than I thought. I didn't think it was going to be easy, but it's kicking my ass right now. I think I may be too stupid to play this game. I think you guys are gonna have to play it for yourselves. Because I have, maybe it's the graphics, but we are inside a ziggurat right now. This game, I don't know, this game feels weird. Like how Source games feel strange, feel isolated, you feel like there's an uncanny feeling to them. Source games, and this I'm kind of feeling that in this right now. It's like I'm all alone. So I think I'm giving up. So after running around for a while, I find myself at a loss of determination and will to carry on. I am stumped. I am no Sherlock Holmes, it turns out. The game has defeated me. This has proven to be a more difficult task than Dark Souls, any percent no hits, no deaths. So okay, you win, game. If you got this far into the video, I am eternally grateful for your viewership. If you played this game before, please do comment about it. If you liked the video, please consider giving a like and subscribe. If not, it's all good. But all I can say is this. The Sims 2 for Game Boy is too hard for my idiot brain.